If you're a salesperson, what's a good word track for you to use when you get stuck towards the end of your sales call? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. If you're a heating, nursing technician, or even a salesperson, what's a fantastic word track that you could use when it comes to stalling out in your sales process? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live for HVAC technician sales secrets, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I got my $12 whiteboard today, right? Got my $12 whiteboard right here. We're going to talk about sales. We're going to talk about moving you forward. We're going to talk about word tracks or sales scripts that you can use. You get on your sales call at 8 o'clock in the morning. You work for about an hour. You build your rapport. You go through your discovery phase. You give your presentation. You roll price. Right? And the buyer, for whatever reason, stalls out, right? They give you an objection. I want to think about it. Like, it's a stall. It's not necessarily a price objection, but it can be. So you're like right here. You're at the wall. You're at the wall that I'm going to refer to it as. And you got to find a way to climb over this thing. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck and you're not going to close the deal. And so what you want to do is you want to get that person on your side. You want to have a real conversation with them. You want them to interact. And you kind of want them to agree, right? And I'm going to give you a statement / question that you can use, and it's going to tell you where this deal is at, okay? So let's say we're going through the sales process. It's you and me, and it's been an hour. We've done everything we need to do, and we're right here, and I hit the wall. And you're like, hey, Scott, at this point, we really got to think about this. Okay, great. Completely understand. Like, if you watch any closer, their first answer is like, I got it. I hear you. I completely understand. Right? It's meant to calm them down. It's meant to calm the buyer down. This is typical 100% closing, 100% sales. And then it rolls into a word track. And then it rolls into, here's something that we can do. Now, before we move forward, if you want to be better at sales, you want to be better at what you do, you should absolutely go to the URL above my head and join my email publication, right? You'll get emails from me. You'll get access to a Facebook group. You might get some free training or discounted training. Just depends upon what's going on in life. Right? So one of the strategies that you could use is you could go at them and go, hey, we're both problem solvers here. Are you open to working this out? Okay? We're both problem solvers here. Are you open to working this out? Now, if they say yes, guess what? Keep the conversation going. If they say no, well, then you have a what or a how question to see where you're at in the sales process. You have the ability to ask a what question, like what would need to be true in order for us to work together, or how could we work this out to make sure that we are going to work together. Now, I will share with you, about 80% of the time when you get to an objection, it's a discount. Like, I can just tell you from how many salespeople I've ridden with and how many role plays that I've done in my lifetime and how many cheeseburgers and pizza slices I've had in my life, that almost every time that you get to this wall, right here, every time you get here, it's a discount. This is usually like, okay, I've run my course, it can turn down to, let's see what coupon codes we got, let's see what kind of specials we can get, let me call my manager. I'm going to give you the gambit of the things that I've heard and the things that I've seen, or what is it that you're looking for? Ultimately, at the end of the day, you want something, there's got to be something that you're looking for that I missed. It's not a why question. Right? I made this mistake way too much early on in my sales career. Nobody ever pulled me aside and said, hey, Scott, stop asking why questions, right? Because it makes people defensive. If you're going to get to the wall, hey, we're both problem solvers here. We're both problem solvers here. Are you open to trying to solve this? Look, if they say no, you got your answer. You got an answer, you got no. And if you listen to Jim Camp, who wrote Start With No, you have the ability now to get to that person to a yes. Just got to be really calm and really patient. Right? So if you're starting your sales call, most salespeople make this mistake is they use up all of their energy from 8 till 9 o'clock, and then they hit the wall, and then they're like, oh my goodness, I've done my sprint, I'm at the finish line, I've got nothing left, I'm tired. Normal. It's an issue that a lot of salespeople face. And then if you're just really calm about it, go, hey, listen, at the end of the day, I get the feeling we're both problem solvers here. Are you open to working this out? Or Chris Voss line, would it be a ridiculous idea to try to work this out? Right? Are you against working this out? You can get them to say no again. No, like I did not understand this in the beginning of my sales career, that I was always trying to get people on the click world technique, get them to say yes, get them to say yes, get them to say yes, get them to say yes. Hey, It's way easy to get people to say no so that they feel like that they're being heard, right? You could say, hey, we're both problem solvers here. Are you opposed to trying to work this out? Let them tell you no. I promise you, let them tell you no. Like it's going to feel weird the first couple of times that you do it. You're going to be all right. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.